Hello and welcome back to West Brom Fan TV, and what a crazy championship transfer window we have had. Only just coming to an end really at 1:30 this afternoon on the day after the deadline. Absolutely crazy. So, there's been some ins, there's been some outs. Let's get into it. And one thing about that, I need to write another thing down. I forgot a key bit of information as well, which is pretty important. So, where do we start? I think we start with the most latest bit of news that has just came out at 1:30 today, being officially announced. I think we all knew it was happening last night, but we have announced the signing on loan of 27-year-old striker Adam Armstrong, who celebrates his birthday on Monday. I know, I've done my research on this one. This season, he has scored 2 goals, got 2 assists in the Premier League. Which ain't bad. He's played a lot of games for Southampton. I didn't realise how much he's played for him, to be fair. And he's got one goal in the Carabao Cup as well, against the Stokies, which, you know, we appreciate that. But this is the stats which matter. Last season in the Championship, he scored 21 goals and got 13 assists. This is just in the core season, the 46 games. In the playoffs, he scored 3, 2 against us, which I don't really want to remember, to be honest. But yeah, he has been a bit of a championship talisman, really. He's been around the block. He's worked with Mowbray before at Coventry, I'm pretty sure, and at Blackburn Rovers. And wherever this lad goes in the championship, he fires him in. We've got him for 6 months. And this signing has also guaranteed a lot of sausage sandwiches being dished out. If you know, you know. Because there's a certain cafe near West Bromwich that have been offering out sausage sandwiches. Connor, whack it on screen right now if you can, if you are editing this. So yeah, that's the first one of many, to be honest, transfers that have been made lately. The next one I want to touch on is Isaac Price. He's a 21-year-old attacking midfielder, Northern Ireland international. I did struggle with saying that. His biggest accolade that I've saw in his career so far was a hat-trick and a 5-0 win versus Bulgaria. He's coming in for £2.5 million, which is, you know, a tidy sum, to be fair, showing that all this about us being transfer embargoed is a load of nonsense because we're bringing players in. Signed on a 4.5-year deal. He was very well praised by his ex-manager, the Standard Liège manager, that's where he's coming in from, the Belgium side, who rates him very highly and thinks that he's going to have some career ahead of him. Well, we hope he's right. A 4.5-year deal is pretty lengthy, so let's hope this young lad can shine. Up next is another loan signing. Will Lancashire comes in from Tottenham Hotspurs till the end of the season, 21-year-old. The key thing that I know about this lad is his first goal that he scored for Spurs in a competitive action was away at Galatasaray, one of the hardest places to visit in world football, really. It's not easy, it's proper intimidating, and he looks pretty tidy, to be fair. 6 months, a young player, definitely suits the direction that we are going in as a club moving forward. Great to see. Up next is another young recruit who we're bringing in. A guy by the name of Tama Bainey, who I can't lie, I didn't know too much about, but I've done a little bit of research. He is a 21-year-old attacking midfielder who can also play in the number 10, who comes from Randers. The fee is reported around 3.3 million, which is a tidy little sum, really, isn't it? It's pretty decent. Getting these young players in for dirt cheap, really, from the looks of it, which is fantastic. So far this season, he's made 15 appearances for Randers, who sit 3rd in the Danish league. He's got 2 goals and got 4 assists for them, which is great. Also, another thing to mention, which links on to the second half of this video on about people going out, is West Bromwich Albion have recalled Josh Griffiths from Bristol Rovers, which I will touch on the reason why quite shortly. Personally, I think it's about time. He's been doing well at Bristol from the looks of their fans, how they reacted to him being recalled. So, you know what? That's a tidy decision. And you'll see why as I move on to the second part of this video, outgoings. Now, the majority are pretty boring. I'm going to be dead honest with you. First up, Paddy McNair, end of loan. He's going to San Diego. I mean, he's going to have a lovely time there out there in America. He hasn't done too much for West Brom, but fair play to him. Seemed like a nice lad. So there you have it. Up next is Lewis Dobbins, been recalled by Aston Villa, and he's gone straight out on loan to Norwich City. The 22-year-old seems to be having a much better time at the Canaries, as he's already scored, which he didn't tend to seem threatening at Albion. He scored a 5-1 win against Swansea City, so that looks like something that's worked out for both parties, really. Fair play to him. And the next one is the gutting one of the window, really. Alex Palmer joins Ipswich Town for a fee reported. It's been reported by multiple sources. One source has said 2 million, which is rubbish. If it's true, then that is crazy, because he should be going for way more than that. The other fee, 4 million. That's what the BBC is saying, and Sky. It's more than that. It's around £5 million. Obviously, in this day and age, in football, it's not going to come straight away. It might be over a time period. But Ipswich Town have got some keeper on there, and the 28-year-old is signing on a 3.5-year deal with the Tratter boys. So far this season, 11 clean sheets in 30 games. Very respectable. He's done a decent job for the Albion, as much as he has his critics. He's been a pretty solid keeper. A joint Golden Glove winner last season as well. Let's touch on that with Meslier. 18 clean sheets and one in the playoff semi-finals as well. That is some going. He's made some fantastic saves for us. The one that always springs to mind for me is the absolute reaction masterclass against Bristol City, where he just slung his arms at it and palmed it onto the post. A great save, as well as the one where he saved Ross Stewart's shot in the playoff semi-finals. Great instinctive save, getting the leg out and, you know, getting that ball away, or palming it away, should I say. I know, don't quit your day job, George. And on the whole, he's made 104 appearances for West Brom after his debut in September 2021, which I want to say was against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. We lost 6-0 that day, but it was against a decent Arsenal side, so, you know, it's not really his fault. He's an academy graduate who joined the Albion at the age of 14. He's been here his whole career, pretty much. He had a couple of loan spells, notably with Plymouth Argyle. He did really well with them, and he did well at Lincoln City. So, on the whole, Lincoln City? Lincoln United? I may have got that one wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Lincoln City, but they did have an old name, which might have been Lincoln United when they were playing non-league. Hey, sorry, the cat's being a little rascal. Stop that. Do you want to come a bit? Here we go. You don't get this on every transfer video. Stop a claw in the furniture. So, yeah. Fair play, Alex Palmer. You've been a top servant to the club, mate. And if you carry on the way you are, I can see you making it to an even bigger club, potentially. Just keep on grafting hard. Everyone at the Albion understands the move. It's the Premier League. Can we blame you? No. And fair play for your service to the club. I think all of us Albion fans appreciate that. We had some calamitous keepers before you came in, and we looked like we were going to just be giving away goals for fun. He's easily got us 12, 15 points a season from his saves in the last 2 years. So, yeah, fair play to you, mate. And best of luck. Go smash it in the Prem. Don't forget us. And I think that's a slightly sad way to end off the video. The cat looks a bit annoyed. She don't want to be there. So I'll probably put her outside in a minute so she can do a runner. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this transfer roundup and I filled you all in. I did a fair bit of research for once instead of me just umming and ahhing, which I still have done a bit, but, you know, I've managed to get the research out there. But yeah, thank you for watching. Up the Albion, come with your baggies, and boing boing, and meow as well. Right then, quick update to that video I filmed, the transfer one. There's been a few more that I forgot. One of them, Oros Racic, has returned back to his old club, Sassuolo. They've been recalled from his loan. They've sent him out on loan to Braga in Portugal. Reyes Cleary has been recalled from Warsaw and he's been sent out on loan to Hartlepool. Caleb Taylor has been recalled and then sent back on loan to the same club, Wycombe Wanderers. And that pretty much rounds it off. So sorry about forgetting about those ones. But yeah, yet again, up the Albion, come on you baggies.